What's up, guys? How is it going? Welcome back. So I've decided to go back home, go back to my home country, to my home and to my family. And it's time for me to pack up all the cars, the M4, the E46, and the Tesla, to take them home. Right now I'm at the supercharger. This light, I'm looking kind of nice with the light. I'm in the supercharger. I want to charge it to about like 80-85% and then drive it home, and then I'll have it in the container. Usually Tesla says keep the car on the plug, charged on everything, but I did the math, and the worst condition, even like in the worst condition of the weather and stuff, if it gets extremely cold, that you might lose about 5 miles per night from the car. If I charge it to about 80 to 85%, I'm gonna have about 250 to 260 distance range. And if the car is just sitting, I'm not driving it, even if it loses 5 miles per night, it should be able to last about 83 to 88 days, I think. And I'm putting it in a container. A container usually takes 40 to 45 days. So the car is gonna get there. Max is gonna use half of the battery. That's even if it does, because sometimes when it's just sitting, it doesn't really move, shift, nothing, none of that. But yeah, I'm not taking any chances. I'm just gonna get it up to 85%, not fill it up, but like to 80-85%. That way the battery is safe, and I won't have to worry about anything. Just gonna load it up on the container. So yeah, I'm about to go. I'm out here, Tesla supercharger. See all the Teslas beside me. I'm just gonna go plug in the car, and I'll continue this video later. I mean tomorrow in the morning, when we're about to load up the other cars. Peace. Alright guys, it's 8 in the morning and we're about to load up the containers, but I'm gonna go pick up my dad first with this car, to bring him where the container is, and then I'll show you guys. So it's time to bring that one in. This might be the last time I drive it in a month, for a month or so. What's up guys, how's it going? It's been about 3 months since I last saw my cars, and well, today is kind of the day that I get to see them, that I received the cars. The container is finally here, because the container got here more than a month ago here in Nigeria, Lagos, and we've been trying to clear the container, but it's been issues after issues after issues. So today finally the container is here, and well, the car that picked up the container just had an issue and it's kind of far from us, so we're gonna go meet the container over there, offload, and then bring our cars over here. One little problem though, I'm happy and I'm sad. First off, it's taken a long time to get here. That made me super sad. And also, the person that had the key to my cars lost them, so literally my cars are here with no keys. That's another thing that's made me sad too. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not the happiest person right now. But then I'm still happy. It's it's not the cars that got lost, it's just the keys. The container is here. I can go get my cars and we move on. It's gonna cost a bit to make new keys for the cars. Hopefully I don't have to change anything while trying to make the keys. That's just mostly what I'm worried about. But yeah, hopefully everything will be alright. We're gonna be on our way now, and I'm gonna update you guys as soon as we get there, before we start anything. So right here we tried to program the key using the OBD, but we couldn't achieve something. I'm not quite sure what it was. It's been a while since I recorded this video. I didn't have the chance to edit, but we couldn't retrieve it from the OBD. So we had to take out the ECU, and in order to take out the ECU, you basically have to take out the manifold. But it was late, so we couldn't do it that day. We had to take it home with us. So after handing over the ECU, the guy retrieved the file he needed, and he had programmed the key to the car. This is him when he came back to us. We were putting back the ECU, and we put back the manifold over here. And overall, we coupled the car back together, and then we tried to start it, but then something else happened, which you'll see in a minute. This is the car all back together, and then this is what happens on the second day. And that was it. At that point, the car just wouldn't start. As you can see, my elder brother was as confused as I was. We had no idea what to do. So it turned out that the guy had put he had put back the ECU not right. Like he put it, but not the plugs. He put them all differently, not where they were supposed to be, and we kept trying and trying, but we didn't get anywhere for the rest of the day. We decided to bring the car home, which you will see in the next few clips. So as we were trying to get the M4 to start, there was others here working, trying to bring down the E46, which was involved in a very catastrophic accident, to say the least, to be honest. The container, and yeah, this was the next day in the morning when we came back. This is the impact on the container, and it hit the front end, the driver's side, really bad. But the car was down. Everything that was broken there was fixable, so it wasn't the worst of situations, I guess. We did lose the whole car, but yeah, we tried to get all the cars off. Now the main problem as for the M4 is it wouldn't move, it wouldn't get neutral because it wouldn't start. And the E46, the front wheel was broken by the driver's side, so it was just a whole dilemma. I literally had no idea what to do. One of my wheels was broken right there, as you saw. But yeah, we were able to try and get the M4 off the container. So after several attempts of trying to get the M4 to start, it didn't start. So what we did was we went underneath the car, and the latch that puts the gear in position, we took it off. So the car was basically in neutral, free roam. And then we pushed the car onto the flatbed. This was us doing that. That was the only way to get the car out of the container, to be honest. And this is where we got home. You know, at least things were starting to go right. This was us dropping the car because we had no idea what else to do except to just bring the car home and try to see if we would be able to start it at home. We were tired of going to where the car was. It was a very far place. So we brought it home, pushed it around, and just packed it. And then eventually we kept the researchers on how what was the possible thing that was not starting the car, or what went wrong, this and that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I guess we were able to find a way, or rather, the guy that programmed the key came back and tried again, which you would see later. And then the E46, which just hurts to watch, to be honest. It was a lot to take in. I had a very nice car. I would drive around, start every day, go wherever I wanted. As you can see, this whole wheel situation was just not it, honestly. It was painful to watch, painful to be there, but I had to be. And at the end of the day, we just kept working and working, trying to find a way to get it out of the container and onto this flatbed, which happened eventually. But it was a very, very hard 3 days. Literally, my life just became trying to get these cars out of this container, trying to get them to start. I was not doing anything other than that. I'll wake up as early as possible and be on my way to the container, which was literally about 30 to 40 minutes drive to get to these cars. But yeah, I guess in life, every once in a while, you come across challenges like this, stuff that you would have to face, this stuff to test your strength, stuff to make you stronger. And I can say that this situation did, and I'm glad I came out on top. And we move on. Just thank God that it wasn't the worst that could happen. And then hopefully in the near future, if there are measures that I can take or we can take to avoid such situations, we'll try our very best too. But yeah, that's it. We got the car on the container. On the flatbed here, out of the container, and we were able to drive off. Take the car to a garage where we walked on our cars. And just by looking at this car here, you can see the way the back sat and all. It was just a pleasure to watch, to be honest. I was happy my cars were here, but then sad at the same time. It was a very, very, very sad situation. And right here, the struggle to bring this car down started. It wasn't the easiest. But I think honestly, bringing the car down and getting it on the container was much harder than dropping it. But right here, we ended up literally doing the worst of the worst. When we dropped it, my E46 has coilovers, if you don't know. And right here, when we were trying to drop it, we ended up breaking it because the wheel doesn't move. It's literally in one place. And when it keeps moving back and forth, honestly, to be honest, I was surprised it didn't break in the container. But right here, as we're trying to bring it down, we broke it. Yeah. And this right here was just more of an assessment report. We had fixed the wheel, and we started from there, and then we'll continue. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted on the journey. Peace out.